Well, I know I'm late on this, but it's good to have the video out late than never, so welcome back to the KU review. What's up everybody, it's Drew, better known as KUK99, and yes, I'm back with another video, and in this video, it's another KU review. And yes, I know basketball season started, but I'm not going to really start the basketball thing back up again until really football's over. But the first two games were 1-1 in basketball. We lost to Gonzaga our first game, 102-90, and we won our second game to St. Joe, 94-72. But this is football, and we played TCU and lost 59-23. For those of you who do not know, I give positives and negatives about the game on both sides of the ball, player of the game on both sides of the ball, and people who need to improve on both sides of the ball. So without further ado, let's just jump into this. So let's start with the positives. First, for the offensive side of the ball, and that is passing yards. We actually threw for 227 at a 50% completion rate, and yeah, that was pretty good. Also, penalties. We didn't have that many. For penalties for 36 yards, and we had the ball for 34 minutes and 4 seconds. For the defense, really not much except passing yards again. We held them to almost less than 100 yards, but they got 106, but still, it's pretty impressive. To the negatives, and where do I start with this one? Let's start with the offensive side of the ball. Even though we got a rusher with over 100 yards, with all the miscues and everything that happened in that game, bad snaps, you name it, we ended up with 41 rushing yards the entire game. And that's not good. We also had 2 turnovers, a fumble, and an interception. Both those went for touchdowns. TCU did score 59 on us as well. And then defensively, we allowed them to get over 300 yards rushing. Ugh, that's not good. So that's it for the negatives. Player of the games on the offensive side of the ball, and I'm going to give it to 4. First off, we're going to give it to the quarterback who kind of really went off, and that was Miles Kendrick. 11 of 18 for 166 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. And he wasn't the starter, so I'll give him a lot of credit for that. Next guy is Amari Pezic-Hickson, who had 22 carries for 100 yards. And congratulations, because he didn't play that many games in high school at all. So I give him so much credit for this, that he got his first 100-yard game. And the next two are the receivers on the offensive side of the ball, and that is Kwame Lassiter with 7 catches for 116 yards and a touchdown. So averaging 16.6 yards per catch. And then Luke Grimm with 4 catches for 72 yards and 2 scores. So that's pretty good for those two wide receiver duos. To the defensive side of the ball, Gavin Potter with 6 total tackles and a TFL. That's pretty much it. And then Ricky Thomas would be another one. He had 6 total, with 4 of them being solo. So yeah, those are my players of the game. People who need to improve on the offensive side of the ball, Jalen Daniels. 4 of 13 for 57 yards and a touchdown. Granted, that's his first collegiate touchdown, but 4 of 13 and 57 yards. Ugh, that's not good at all. And a quarterback rating of 17.4. Yikes. Andrew Parchment would be another one. 1 catch for 5, but nobody throws to him, so I really don't know what to say. Defensively, Deuce Mayberry with no tackles in this game and only had a pass deflection, so that's really much that I can say. So that's it for people who need to improve. And that is it for the KU review of the TCU game. Again, the final score, TCU 59, Kansas 23. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Push that notification bell to tell your friends about these videos. And I should see you again for the next KU review of football for Texas Tech after December 5th. And I should see you for my first KU review of the 2020-2021 season for KU basketball against Kentucky. So until then, have a good day, and as always, never ever bring exotic dancers to the field house. Peace.